Hey everybody, it's Brianna. We're in the kitchen again today. I wanted to share with you my husband's recipe for caldo. It's a chicken, cabbage, and zucchini caldo, which can be considered a leading green. And when I was on plan on the 5-in-1, this was actually a good go-to soup when you're feeling sick, when you are a little bit under the weather, or when things are cooling down and you just want a bowl of comfort food. If you like soups, this is a really good go-to recipe. I just got in the fajita seasoning mix, the Medifast one, the new product that came out. I haven't used it yet, but I'll probably do a review once I actually get a chance. But this one's super simple, super easy to do, so I'm going to show you guys what ours looks like. Let me see if I can turn this around. Okay, so here's our stove. This is our, there we go. This is our, what's left over tonight. What you do is you take some chicken breast. They can be raw, or if you make the crock pot chicken, the shredded chicken, you can use this for that. You can use that for this as well. So I didn't measure the chicken breasts. You just throw a bunch in there, and then you can leave them in big chunks if at all possible, so that you can measure it out later. Or if you are somebody that's really great at math, then you can throw in the amount that you would need and I guess split it evenly, but I'm an English major, so there you have it. So you leave the chunks big like this, and you're gonna boil the chicken breast in pieces for, my husband doesn't time anything, so he says about 10 minutes boil the chicken breast in water and throw some chicken bouillon in there. So if you have the one that I used for the last one, if you have some of this stuff, this stuff is legit. Use this. It's caldo de pollo or any chicken bouillon. I would say about a cube or about a teaspoon or a tablespoon. You know, kind of season it to your taste. So you're going to boil the chicken for like 10-15 minutes. And then we throw in the cabbage like this in these big wedges. And then the wedges will just break apart basically once you are, there you go. The wedges of the cabbage will break apart once they're pretty much fully cooked. So I love cabbage, so I kind of eat a lot of the cabbage out of this and some of the zucchini. You cut up the green zucchini or squash into big chunks. We just leave the skin on like that. It's about a good, let's see, there we go. It's a good chunky size. Just leave everything big and chunky, throw it in there. My husband used about 3/4 of a head of cabbage and I think 1 or 2 zucchini. And tonight there was some carrots in here because I'm on maintenance, and but I mean, you can use carrots in transition, or you can omit the carrots if you want to keep it on the lower carb side. And what you do is that you can just take a slotted spoon and scoop out the chunks of chicken, put that in your bowl, weigh it first, make sure you have your 6 ounces, and then, give yourself some broth and plenty of veggies. This is really warm and comforting. So cut up your chicken. I'm going to go over the steps again just because I know I probably rushed through it. So you're going to cut up your chicken breast into chunks. I guess you could use other types of meat in this, but we haven't tried that yet. So cut up your chicken breast, boil it in some water and chicken bouillon to create kind of a broth. You can flavor it however you like. Keeping in mind your condiments, don't add anything with a lot of sugar or anything like that. We like our food spicy, but we keep it kind of toned down because my son actually eats this, and he's not even 2, and he loves the broth. So then you're going to cut up your cabbage into big chunk wedges and cut up your zucchini into some pretty big chunks. Let that cook for another 10-15 minutes. If you like your vegetables more undercooked, then leave it for less. If you like them more cooked, leave it for longer. And it's just gonna cook up really quick. It's probably like a good 20-minute dinner, 25 minutes. It's super, super cheap because a head of cabbage around here is probably like, what, 30-40 cents? A couple of zucchini is like $1 or $2. It's very inexpensive. It's easy. It's great for the winter. It is super, super filling. I dare you to try to eat more than one bowl of this. You really can't. It's very filling. It's got a ton of great things for you in there. You're gonna get a full lean and green out of it if you go ahead and you measure everything out one by one, and then kind of add the broth in to your bowl later. Just top it with some lime, with like some lime juice. Put in some lime, yummy. And my favorite, I love getting salsa fresca, or as we call it in Texas, pico de gallo. Yeah. Just some fresh salsa from the store. I love topping it with like a tablespoon of that. No big deal. Be mindful of your condiments when you're making this and however you decide to season it, but it's yummy, tasty, quick, cheap, great lean and green, and it'll keep you warm on a cold winter's night. I'll see you guys. Bye.